Dear friends, today I'm going to read to you a story called HEIDI, written by Johanna Spyri. So here the story goes. In the lap of nature is situated the pleasant, old and beautiful village of Mainfeld. A meandering footpath makes its way through the shady green meadows to reach the foot of the mountains. Down in the valley is a picturesque beauty of flora that perfectly defines the glimpses of countryside. As one ascends the path, the land grows wilder while the fragrance of mountain flowers and grasses can be felt. It was a morning in June with clear sky and sun. A tall, strong, and determined looking lady holding tightly onto a 5-year-old little girl is seen on a narrow mountain path. HEIDI and her Aunt Titi were aglow in sunshine but clothed heavily to keep off the bitterest frost. After taking an hour's walk through the valley, they came to a midway hamlet called Toffley. It was a familiar place for them as the villagers greeted them with cries, questions, and notes, but they responded without pausing in their walk. Suddenly, among the last scattered houses of the hamlet, a voice called them to wait. Hearing this, Tati paused, and HEIDI took the chance to sit down on the ground and rest. Tati asked the little girl, "Oh, my child, are you really feeling so tired?" HEIDI said, "Not at all, Aunt. I'm fine." But she added, "I'm feeling hot." Tati assured her that very soon they would reach the top. She said in an encouraging tone, "My child, take longer steps, walk bravely, feel the air and the natural beauty, and you see, we will reach the top in a blink of an eye." They soon joined by a polite and stout lady of old acquaintance named Babel, who engaged them in a light conversation about life in of Toffley, with the child following them on the way. Looking at HEIDI, the lady asked Tati, "Is this the child left by your late sister? Where are you taking her?" Tati immediately replied, "I'm taking her to an uncle. I mean her who will raise her." Barbel grew anxious on hearing this and reproached Tati for her unfair decision towards HEIDI. She further added, "I'm sure the old man will reject your proposal and will refuse to keep HEIDI with him. He is a harsh man and will not want to be bothered with a small child." But Tati was determined to go, so she argued, "After all, he is her paternal grandfather, and he cannot reject her at this point when, till date, I have fostered the child. So it's his responsibility now." She also said, "I can by no means miss the opportunity to acquire a better place for HEIDI." Barbara sympathized with the poor condition of the orphan child and anticipated that her grandfather would do justice to his grandchild. So she asked Tati, "Where are you planning to go suddenly?" Tati answered, "I have got an opportunity, so I'm going to Frankfurt." She talked about her acquaintance with a family she met at a place called Baths the previous summer. For them, she served then and attended their place. She insisted, "At that time they had asked me to accompany them, but I couldn't as I had the responsibility." She said, "Once again, I'm fortunate to get them back this year, and they have repeated their offer. I cannot decline this lucrative offer as I am firm now to go with them." Barbel gestured with horrified pity. "Thank God, I am not the child, I am not in the child's place, she revealed with contempt. The old man is a peculiar person to mean, so mean and introverted that he never pays visits to anyone, anywhere or anybody, not even to the church. He is, in fact, an object of horror, dejection and frightening for everyone, so much so that his appearance with bushy grey eyebrows, beards, makes him look like an old heathen. Teddy replied in a rebellious voice. Being a grandfather, it's his duty to look after the child, and if he dares to harm the child in any case, then he would himself be answerable for it. In an inquiring tone, Babel said, I am very eager to know why the old man preferred to lead a life of hermit, cutting himself away from civilization and dwell in an isolated mountain. She added, You must have also known these facts about him from your sister, am I right? In spite of knowing all these, Teddy turned a deaf ear towards the old man and remained firm in her decision. Bubble was quite doubtful of the psychology of our uncle, being a misanthropist and object of dejection for everyone in the neighborhood. It was since her marriage that she had been living in Toffley, so she hardly had any idea about the past life of Uncle. Her maternal home belonged to a place down the valley called Patigo. On the other hand, Dainty was born and brought up in Toffley. She accompanied her mother, who expired a year back. After that, she went to meet the Bards at Raggets and got the opportunity to work as a chambermaid in a large hotel.